heard savage things about it. I don't think I'd ever go there. I'm just not a big fan of chains. I mean, there's not many I go to. But yeah. I mean, I'll try some. But if they give me hell of a stomach or bad stomach, I'll never go there again. It's hot. It's not, but it needs to go back in. There we go. Let's put this on to like a lowish heat. That's fine. Whew. I can never get a good crust on my chicken. I put chicken in the grease and the flour comes off. That's the thing. You need to kind of get the oil at a nice temperature. And make sure it's coated, obviously, with flour. And then when you... The batter might be too thin when you do it, Tom. If the batter's too thin, it'll come straight off. So the batter needs to be nice and thick so it holds on. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I could be wrong. Take a pound of meat, cut it in half. Don't play with it. I just shape it into a patty. Season, cook it like a steak. No excuse. Go for fast food for a burger. Yeah, exactly, Zeeks. Definitely for sure. Monsieur Medicine. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, Nando. Is Nando's a US thing as well? I thought it was just a British thing. Should make an impossible burger. What's the impossible burger, Dove? Dove, you could have that for your 700 sub stream if you want. Bearing in mind, you can have any dish you want, pretty much. Within reason. I entered the stream to Chef's Expirate Inside. Yep, I must be in the right place. Good afternoon, Kira. What's up? How you doing? Can we get a shout out for Kira? Kira's a lovely streamer. You'll give some love, some follows. How you doing today? Like a thick pancake batter. Yeah, pretty thick so it holds on to it. I've tried putting chicken in the flour and then the egg and then flour. Still does not help. Might be the batter, Tom. It might be the batter. It might not be thick enough. You gotta have it pretty thick so it holds on nice and tight. God, what's up, buddy? How you doing? What up, chef? I'm doing good. How are you? Impossible burger can't exist. It's impossible. Take an empty plate, put it on the table. There's impossible burger. Oh my god, you troll. I'm doing just fine. Thanks for... How are you? I'm doing wonderful. Doing have a fantastic day, Kira. Thank you for asking. 700s. If you can't get the rabbit, make chili Colorado tortillas, cobbed corn and salsa, etc. Okay. Can you PM me that, Dove? Can you just put it in my Twitch or Discord or something so I remember just in case? Otherwise I'll have to ask you again, knowing what I'm like. Jenny, thank you for the host. Right, meow. What's up, cool man? The stubborn trick for keeping the batter on the chicken is double coating stuff, not one. That's very true. I've always coated it once, but yes, that is another trick. You can coat it twice to help hold it together, but I've never had the problem. I just found out I got pressure cooker for my birthday. Do you have any favorite pressure cooker recipe, chef? I guess one springs to mind if you want to do a quick pulled pork joint. Is always good, but there's lots of different ones. I haven't really used, to be honest with you, pressure cookers much. I know people who have used them and used lots of them, but I'm not really kind of used it myself. But I guess meats and joints, if you want them pulled apart, it's a great way to kind of cook them down, definitely for sure. But I'm sure there's loads more of the recipe. Sorry, Fluky, if it's not much. You're just hoping for like extravagant amount of pressure cooker recipes, but I've never really used one, so I'm not going to lie to you, buddy. Spare ribs are good in the pressure cooker, I can imagine. So yeah, anything that's like takes a long time will speed things up. Definitely helps. So that's what usually pressure cookers are good for, speeding up the time, right? Instead of waiting hours and hours. Make sure you pat dry the chicken before you put the batter on. Slime-ish liquids makes the batter fall off. That's very true. Sometimes you do get like a little residue on the chicken. It's a little bit of like kind of slime feel. I was just confused then, didn't it, host? Yeah, it's a bit slow. Sorry, Jenny. Thank you. I think I might try a green chili chicken recipe I found. I'll post it on Discord if it's good. Yeah, of course you can. Share away. Share away. Right. I was going to give a shout out to Kira. Kira. Underscore Murasaki. Konnichiwa. There we go. Beautiful. Beautifuls. Go give some love, some follows, guys. If I've missed anyone else, let me know. I feel like I've been slacking on the shout-outs today. Sorry if I have. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Chile, Colorado. I haven't heard of it, but I have to check it out. Yeah. Can somebody PM me that? What Dove said, or if Dove can PM me, so I don't forget. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget about it. Thanks, Chef. Konnichiwa. Torio. Arigato. Mr. Chef John Raid. Thank you so much. Whoa, we're spitting everywhere. Oh my god. It's all up the wall. Shh. It's okay, you guys can't see this. It's all fine. Oh my goodness me. Let's turn this down a little bit. How's my accent? Was it any good? I hope so. This website's dedicated to pressure cooker recipes. Definitely for sure on Google. It wasn't me who hosted. It was the other Jenny. That's why I was confused. What? Oh yeah, of course. Don't confuse me, guys. Come on. It's not funny. It's not funny now. During that also, I think my problem is the grease temperature. Yeah, you gotta make sure it's nice and hot. Definitely for sure. Definitely for sure. But yeah. So, Dove, let me just find what you said to me, and I can just copy it. Chile, Colorado. I'm just gonna put it in general chat, because I don't know where to put it right now, and my sauce is spitting everywhere, so... There we go. Just to remind me for later. For notes. But I'm going to do my best to get rabbit stew for sure. My god, those zucchini noodles look good. I hope so. That's a good point. I actually need to get my pan on. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, we use the Japanese mandolin. Right. Let's turn the heat up. So we're on a medium heat. This sauce is pretty good. So I don't want it spitting all the time, but it should be nice and hot for when we're ready. So it's not going to take long to do this dish. This dish is pretty straightforward. Actually, I should go get my camera straight off the bat. By the way, this is Parmesan. Kappa face. Kappa face. It's not really, it's Jarlsberg because I ran out of Parmesan. I don't know where it went. It disappeared very quickly. I need to get my camera. Oh, and behave yourself, guys. Nothing too much to run about. Today, at least. I'm so glad I'm not going to be hurting on Friday. Right, where are we? Got my camera ready. Good job. Leave that there. Chile Colorado is also called asado puerco. It's a Mexican dish. Okay. I haven't made that yet, so which is good to know. So yeah. I'm afraid of all the oil catching fire, so the temp is always too low. The only time you want to be worried, Tom, the only point it'll ever catch fire, if you start seeing quite a bit of smoke, that's when you want to kind of just take it off the heat and just leave it. That's the only, I mean, when it starts to see like kind of blue flame, that's when it's going to about to ignite. So if it's not smoking at all, you do have to have it on a really high heat for it to catch fire. It does take a lot. I mean, the oil will take quite a lot of temperature. But you just need to keep eye on it, Tom. So you want to kind of get it, like, you know when you get a hot pan, you want it kind of at that kind of temperature, I guess. But, you know, you don't want it smoking. If you start seeing smoke off the oil, just lower the temperature or take it off the heat. Let it just cool itself down. That's usually a sign of too hot. Just keep a lid in hand to suffocate the flames. That's also a good shout as well. Bloodhounds, definitely. So if you got a lid, put a lid straight on it, and you know it'll suffocate the flames straight off the bat. Good shout. Officer Valkyrie, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing today? How's your day going? Yeah, for sure. That's understandable. Yeah, it's not too hard. It's just practice. You just gotta be careful, Tom. That's all. If you start seeing smoke, don't panic. Otherwise, that's when you panic, that's the worst thing you can do. Just take it off the heat and put it on the side. Just let it cool. And if you do start seeing flames, just put a lid on it. You'll be fine. But yeah. Yeah, don't use olive oil. Yeah, you kind of want to use canola, vegetable, sunflower. Yeah, not olive. I don't ever really cook with olive anymore. I used to, and I didn't really ever used to fry with olive oil, though. I just used to use it in small amounts, but I don't use it for cooking at all now. But I kind of use rapeseed or canola, any kind of those, or vegetable. But you want to keep olive oil for kind of, number one, dressings, and number two, they do get quite bitter when you kind of cook through with them. But also, olive oil is quite expensive, so money-wise. So there's a lot of factors. Now it gets too hot, I just put some water in it. Oh my god, Tom. That's like one of the worst things you can do. He's trolling me right now, surely. Good until now. Well, Cree's starving. Oh my goodness me. I'm sorry, my friend. Haven't you got any noms to have? Haven't you got any delicious noms to eat? Tom, that's the worst thing you can do. Oil and water is a no-no. No, you don't put those two together, especially hot oil. That's what causes fires, buddy. Whatever you do, stay alive till Friday. Oh my god. Sophie, you're so savage. Oh my goodness me. You guys are hilarious. You really are hilarious. Right, okay. So I'm going to use too much of this. I'm going to make a small amount to begin with. So let's have a look. Maybe a little bit more. Watch your fingers. Just want about a tablespoon of that in there. Not too